The inspiration for writing about Spartacus really came from the movie. I first saw the movie when I was a kid, and I've always been captivated about it. And as a historian, I wanted to learn the real story. The other thing that made me interested in Spartacus was the Iraq War, the insurgency in Iraq, and I saw Spartacus as an example of an ancient insurgency, so I wanted to look at the analogy. My book and Kirk Douglas's movie, Spartacus, differ in many significant ways. In the movie, Spartacus and the gladiators, the rebels, are entirely good guys, and they're fighting for the people. In my book, the truth is a little more complicated. They certainly are good guys, they're certainly fighting for their freedom, but they do a lot of bad things as well. They go on a rampage through Italy, they kill a lot of innocent people, they destroy a lot of property, they starve a lot of people out. And their story is really a story about the complexity and the moral ambiguity of revolt. We can learn from Spartacus that an individual can make a difference. Spartacus, certainly he had material to work with. There were a lot of oppressed slaves in the Roman world, and the Romans didn't do a very good job of policing those slaves, so there was an opportunity for them to rebel. But without Spartacus and his talents, and his charisma, and his intelligence, it's hard to believe that the rebels could have gone as far as they did. And if they had listened to Spartacus, there's a limit, I suppose, as well to what an individual could do, because if they had listened to Spartacus, they might have been able to successfully escape Italy rather than suffering the defeat that they did. If Spartacus were alive today, I think he'd recognize a lot in our world. He wouldn't be at all surprised to see that there were people who were fighting with guerrilla tactics. It would be very familiar to him to learn that there was an insurgency and a counterinsurgency going on. He wouldn't be surprised to learn that there were imperial powers and that there were other states and peoples pushing back against the imperial power. And it wouldn't be a surprise for him to learn that religion was on the rise as a factor in the world. All of these things, I think, would have been very familiar to him.